Hey there, Jamie Smith, CF Pro Tools. Just wanted to share with you real quick a little tip that I just figured out. I've been using ClickFunnels for a long time, and this is probably brain dead simple. Maybe everyone else knows this, but I just totally overlooked it. But I figure if I missed it, then probably several other people could benefit from it as well. So I wanted to share it with you. And that is changing your fonts quickly and easily inside of your pages when you set them up. So I've been going through, and if I find, use a template and I don't like the font, I go through kind of item by item and I change the fonts, and that just is not a good way to go. And Henry Kaminsky actually did a podcast recently with Dave Woodward and talked about making your font choices very simple. One, maybe two fonts total for the entire page. And so I try and stick to that. Henry, great point, keeps things nice and simple, but it's a pain if you have to go through element by element and change the font on each element. So I just figured out a way to actually do it across the board very quickly and easily if you want to. So I've got a test page set up here. I'm going to go into my edit page, and once it pulls up inside the editor here, and then once we get this pulled up, this is just straight. I just set up a new page. I pulled up the Ology template, and so all this content is already in there, and we can see, all the fonts are pretty similar throughout the content. Everything's using the same font. So I can go in now, and I don't know if everybody else has missed this or if it's just me, but I go in here to the Settings tab, and then Global Text and Font Settings. Go in here. Right now it's set to PT Sans. I tend to like Railway, even though Amanda Dake Pittenger hates it, but I like the font. Go in there and change that and quickly modify the font throughout the entire page instead of having to go element by element and change it. You can also do that with the font color. You want to make it a little bit darker, you can drop that up, make it a little bit lighter, drop it down like that. You want to pick a different color, you can do that. You can make quick changes right here inside of that. Now the one thing that you'll notice is that a lot of stuff stayed the same. So where the colors were set to be other things, they stayed, they didn't change. Like here and here. So if you've got elements where you've set a different font already, they're going to stay with whatever font you have set. But those that you didn't set specifically a different font, then they're going to change and use the global setting. So hopefully that's been helpful for somebody else. Hopefully it saves everybody else hours and hours of time that I've wasted trying to reset these fonts. So hope you find it useful. Talk to you real soon.